SOS is Universal Distress Signal. Stands for Save Our Souls or Save Our Ship, but we all know it as a message to send when we need help. So what I'm using as an analogy for ivari fitness and a series of short videos that I'm going to produce under that acronym SOS, basically named in the context of health and fitness, a series on strength, and it's aimed at age group athletes or just lifestyle health and fitness aspirants. And as a personal trainer, they're the market that I generally work with, or mostly work with, and I get asked a lot of questions about different modes and different styles of training, cardio, strength, functional fitness, mobility, across the spectrum, all of the different modes and ideas, everything you can think of and everything you can basically see on YouTube, which is where you're looking at this. But my message that I want to get across today obviously is to introduce the series on strength, or the SOS, help for people that are looking for ideas or motivation and or inspiration, is something that I've known for a long time that's very important in maintaining a healthy and fitness, or healthy and fit lifestyle. There's a lot of things to it. It's hydration, it's sleep, it's nutrition, of course. But what I want to touch on today is consistency, and that's a big deal. And just to use an example from my own perspective and my own experience, a different environment for me this weekend out of the city. Obviously you can see me in amongst a pile of wood. So for an hour and a half this morning I did yard work, cutting and chopping and stacking wood, which counts when you're a lifestyle fitness and health aspirant. Yard work counts. So next time you garden, weed, mow the lawn, shovel snow, wear a heart rate monitor and you'll see, and it counts as a workout. So that's something to take away from this. But this morning I used that as a warm-up because I wanted to do some meaningful exercise as well. So I worked in the yard for a while and then got on the bike and did a meaningful bike ride, and then ran off the bike. So it was a significant hit, decent workout. But what made it a success for me today, in terms of perhaps it may have been a struggle had I not done what I did yesterday. And yesterday I went for a moderate 25-mile bike, negative split, which is an important concept, especially if you're looking, and this will be an episode further down the road, looking for an idea or a concept of how to peak for perhaps a race. Negative splits are important in that context, but it was a moderate bike ride. Went out at a moderate level and came home a little harder. So the time it took me to come home was less than the time it took me to go out 12.5 miles each way. So that's a negative split. But why I want to bring that up is that set my training up for today, as did the training I've done over the last few weeks set me up for today as well. So I went out today, I did 15 miles on the bike and then ran 3 miles, and I managed to feel really good on the run, and my average heart rate was sitting on 160 beats a minute, which is high, but the reason I was able to cope with that and feel comfortable with it was because I've been consistent. So that's the message I'm trying to give you today from ivari Fitness and the series on strength. For your inspiration and your motivation is 2 things: really enjoy your training and be consistent with it. And those 2 things at our level, at our amateur level, are huge factors. So At a pro level, totally different. But for lifestyle health and fitness aspirants, enjoyment's key, and so is consistency. So get out the door or get in the basement, get on the end of whatever you're doing in terms of what mode you're in, and vary that around. So, you know, you need to do strength lifting. I'm a big fan of mobility. You need to work on your mobility. You need to work on all sorts of different things, but what I find is that varying it around actually contributes enormously to it all being enjoyable. So that's my message today, folks. Be consistent.